beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and we are here with the game called Only One Girl. It is in demo state, as per usual, as majority of the games I'm playing are still in demo state. I'm not sure when it's going to be fully released, but this game is voice act. I was trying to see, because I believe the main character is also voice act, but there's no option to just mute that one main character, so that's probably one of the flaws that I already see in this game. Because I know a majority maybe want all the cast to be voice act, but again, for a person like me, I would usually like the main character to not have a voice, because usually the main character I pretend is myself. So if I hear another person's voice that's not me, it just like ruins the feeling for me as a player. But again, everyone's different. But let's get right to it.
Wow. It's fancier than I imagined.
I hope it's loud enough. It's loud enough for you guys? I don't know, it's maxed out. I stood outside the gates of an elegant all-boys academy. Well, make that former all-boys academy. This is the first year that the school is accepting female students, and currently I'm the only girl enrolled. By the time I arrived, school had already begun 2 weeks prior, but there was not much to catch up on. Introducing myself certainly drew a lot of awes and stares. I could feel everyone's eyes on me as I took my seat for the first time. God, it really has a funny way with destiny to think that I, a former student of an all-girls school, would now be the only girl attending to a former all-boys school. It's the perfect setup for those Japanese story games. But this won't be a reverse harem, will it? I'd never been a fan of either gender version of the genre. Girl or guy should have their eyes set on only one. But I should let romance come naturally. After all, this is a school, and I came here to learn, though it is quite distracting, the nearly perfect setup of the situation here. Only one girl in a school full of guys. It's hard not to see the various cliches and tropes that are gonna come with such a scenario. I'm overthinking things, aren't I? But if I am going to monologue these ramblings in my head, maybe I should introduce myself. My name is Sarah Abigail St. Clemens, an overly dramatic name. I know, people used to make fun of it. So often I say my last name is Clementine, you know, like those tangerines. Due to my double first name, I came up with the combination of Sevi, and it kind of stuck. I've even introduced myself as such. It was kind of embarrassing. Something tells me it's only going to get a lot more interesting from here. Crap. Oh yeah, I watched this trailer. Reminded me of anime. Hopefully I'm not getting copyright for this. Sorry. That was interesting. I had to mute because I was drinking my water bottle and it was making so much like noises. Chapter 1. I've been a student here for about 2 weeks now. The school is rather large, so I'm sure I haven't even passed by everyone yet. In my class, there aren't many people of interest, except for the guy on my left, who's always sleeping. Honestly, I don't think I even know his name. If I've heard it, I've already forgotten it. Also, it appears I have an admirer by the name of Zakaria like a year like me from another class. He's always waiting for me when class ends.
There's my precious flower.
Okay.
Hey there, Zach.
I just wanted to know if I could escort you to the lunchroom.
He asked me looking very hopeful, trying to seduce me like a puppy. Like a puppy does when they want your snack. He's cute, I'll admit, but I'm sure escorting me entails dining with me as well.
I don't see why not.
Excellent.
Zach wraps his arm around my shoulder and we stroll down the hall. Hello, Zach, you're a little too touchy. This made me feel a bit uncomfortable, but I know he means no harm by it. Certainly having him keep me close like this has already drawn attention. Some of the guys looked a bit pissed, while others probably thought he was lucky. I'm sure many of them did not care, but I hope no rumors start going around that we're dating. Because we're not.
A chair for my lady?
Oh. I love it when guys say "milady." It's so cute. With the bow of a gentleman, Zach pulls out one of the many chairs from an unoccupied table, gesturing me to have a seat. Completely unnecessary, but expected. Immediately as I sit, he walks around the table so he could sit across from me.
So, what are you having?
I didn't get a tray yet.
Oh, you don't bring your own food?
He says this as he was opening a crumpled-looking brown bag as he started pulling stuff out. 2 containers of something, an apple and a grape juice box.
Looks good, but I'm too lazy.
It'd be healthier. The food they serve here is crap. You deserve better.
Okay, this background noise is loud. They're loud. They're louder than my damn voice actors. That, or perhaps he is disappointed I don't make my own lunches. After all, the hero of the story... hero... You guys know I hate that word, so I always say hero. The story has to know how to do that, so she can feed her boyfriend so that her pride meter can go blow up to over 9,000 when he smiles and calls her an excellent cook. In fact, wouldn't Zakaria be the prime candidate for top love interest, the easiest route to take? As I totally overthink and analyze my game-like life, Zach seems a bit concerned at my spaciness and waves his hand in front of my face.
Sarah Abigail?
What? What did you call me?
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. Were you saying something?
He sighed, slinking down in his chair.
Your rejection is like acid in my veins.
Sorry, Zach. Zach, I'm not into you right now. What? I better suppress. Sorry, not bitter. I better suppress the laughter threatening to bubble out of my mouth right now.
My apologies! I simply got lost in my thoughts. I didn't intend to ignore you.
Yes, I did. His initial disappointment quickly turned into a smile as he put his hand upon mine.
No worries, an angel like you never means any harm.
He's going to make me lose my appetite with that cheese.
I was simply offering to share my food so you don't have to wait in that theme park-sized line over there.
Aw, you're so sweet. I quickly turn my head and notice he's right. Many of the guys look super irritated, probably due to near starvation, and could get rowdy. I know I've several times felt like punching something when my stomach starts growling, but I think I'll have to decline his offer, not because I don't trust his food, but merely because it's pizza day.
That's very kind of you. But
I get up, sliding the chair I was sitting on behind me.
today is pizza day, and I am eager to get a slice while it's still hot.
Pizza, huh?
Oh God. The thought behind his voice is like, she likes pizza, huh? Gonna lure her. I barely got a glimpse of Zach pondering this as I quickly grab a tray and get in line. It seems things were starting to move along, and the rowdy crowd I feared luckily didn't exist. I have to say I'm impressed. At my old school, there'd be rioting by now. Food is serious business, you know? Perhaps this school has better regulations than mine ever did. As the lines gradually began moving, I skipped over the healthy goods as I needn't waste any time to order to get a slice of that glorious melted cheese before it's all gone. But to my utter horror, the pizza was all gone.
No, this cannot be happening!
In my distress, I slammed my tray to the ground, making an unfortunate, pathetic scene. Slightly slouched and about ready to cry, I run into a lucky pizza receiver, causing him to drop his plate, smearing sauce all over his uniform. Uh-oh. It was in that moment that complete silence swept over the room, all eyes on me and the poor victim of my, not clumsiness, but lack of caution.
I am so sorry. Let me clean that up. Shoot. I always keep Kleenex somewhere.
No,
Him. He is in that little introduction. He was like, during that the time I muted myself, I was like, that guy. I want that guy.
Hey, wait. Your hair. It Looks like minty toothpaste.
That's not very nice. I would not say that.
What?
Oh,
You're the dude who sleeps next to me in class!
I swear I could see his face turn sheet white before suddenly getting flushed crimson. Without saying a word in response, the poor boy made a run for it. I think I humiliated him. Yeah, character, rude.
Wait!
Not even thinking I'd take off after him. I think Zakaria was... Why are we calling him that? Zach. I think Zach was calling me back. But it went in one ear, then out the other. What a way to formally meet my classmate, huh? And all because I wanted a slice of pizza.
Wait a minute, please! Classmate! Classmate? I don't even...
I look even more like a jerk for not knowing his name, and he sits right next to me. But really, I just came to the school and I barely know half the names of my class. I was focused on catching up with the last 2 weeks, which I've almost caught up with, by the way.
Oh, this is an utter disaster. Poor classmate, I should learn his name.
Sarah Abigail!
Zakaria bends down, looking exhausted. Is he not used to running?
You okay there, buddy?
Yeah, I just need to catch my breath. So, what was back there?
I think I humiliated my classmate.
Oh, don't worry about it, my dear. I'm sure you didn't mean any harm by it.
Oddly enough, that caused me to smile. Still, next time I see him, I should apologize.
I think I'm going to get some fresh air. Have lunch outside.
Oh, well.
He seemed disappointed by this declaration, but then said,
I understand. We could maybe plan lunch together next time, huh?
"Why? How are you my friend? How did this happen?" That is something I'll really have to think about, but I don't say that out loud.
Yeah, and we'll need to come earlier so I can get my slice of pizza next week.
Pizza, yeah.
Zach, you're scaring me. I started walking in the other direction, looking for a vending machine to grab a quick snack. With one already in my mind, I decided to sprint through the seemingly clear hallway. Of course, knowing my luck, as I turn a corner, I collide into one of my seniors. He doesn't tumble down, though, as he was able to grab me by the shoulder and keep me from doing so.
You're not very cautious, are you?
Where are you?
My
Oh,
apologies, senior.
It's Tori. Do I look like I'm over 55 to you?
I like how it's like, do I look like...
Well, you are my senior, you know. Not only to me, but you're literally a senior. In grade, of course.
Does anyone say that to their seniors, though? Because I never did. I would call them by their name.
Still, no need for such useless formalities. You're seriously the only one at the school who even calls me that.
Yeah, I was about to say. This here is Tori Kale, a 4th year at this school. We met in a similar fashion as we did just now, only the two of us actually crashed to the ground last time. Quite embarrassing to say the least, and it drew an entire crowd to view the spectacle. Thankfully, we're alone this time, as most everyone had proceeded to lunch already.
I was just gonna go to the vending machine over there. It's a nice day to eat on the roof, don't you think?
Honestly, it doesn't matter to me, as long as I like the taste of the food.
You mean you don't care about the atmosphere?
It's not like the food I'm eating will magically taste better or worse, so no.
I love how this guy's so blunt. Jeez, I bet this guy has no imagination. But why should I care? The glorious outdoor awaits me. As I begin sprinting to the vending machine, I have my sights on. I could hear Tori shout something toward me.
There's a reason they say no running in the halls.
I laughed to myself, yelling back that it was good advice. Only to then collide with someone else.
Sorry again,
Well, you were certainly in a hurry.
Oh! This voice is interesting. The guy I ran into stands up, dusting himself off, then outstretches his hand towards me.
Are you okay, though, miss?
Yeah, this happens all the time.
I take his hand and he quickly hoists me up. He certainly stood out from all the other students as he was wearing a red sweater blazer over his uniform.
So, you're the famed only female student here, I see. Sarah Abigail Clementine, was it?
Oh, that's such a long name.
Actually, it's St. Clemens, but I like the sound of Clementine better. Reminds me of tangerines.
He nods slowly. He's probably, uh-huh. Though his expression tells me he finds that a little odd.
Fascinating reason. Personally, either one sounds fine. I see no problem with St. Clemens as a last name.
Yeah, all these guys, I'm more into the guy we don't know his name.
My name sounds extravagant enough. No need to have the sound saint attached to it.
Plus, I'd been made fun of before in the past. Not in the mood anymore.
I see. Well, I might as well introduce myself. It's only fair. I'm an international student from England. The name's Henry Ackerman.
Yo! He sounded so top secret. I don't know. He sounded top secret to me. International. And Ackerman? Are you somehow related to Levi Ackerman? Can you please show me the room to Levi Ackerman?
Ackerman? Do you slay titans?
Yo.
Pardon?
Yeah, well, me and her were somewhat in the same wavelength.
Oh, never mind.
I'll never have any friends here. Ever.
I was just heading over to the vending machine to get some.
Oh, sadly, that thing's out of order. It's a little embarrassing, since I'm the last one who used it, so...
Oh man, there goes my lunch.
Well, I have a lot here, and since apparently I broke the machine, I guess I could...
How did you apparently break it?
What you got?
Henry was a bit taken aback by how close I got. This girl is totally opposite of me. He evidently used his book bag to store all his snacks in, letting me have a glimpse at the loot. I nod approvingly, taking cash out of my wallet.
Okay, so how much for this and this?
It's like a drug deal.
You don't have to pay me for it, you know.
Are you sure? I mean, I did just crash into you.
It's fine. Really, I insist.
Oh, if you insist, then okay. Don't mind if I do. This guy's super nice. Should I question this? Wait, I bet he's a super nice guy character, right? Zakaria is a flirt or playboy type. And Tori is obviously the serious and seemingly emotional type. Well, but that's the type I go for, though. Of course, we need the nice guy.
And he has a sexy accent!
What?
Shoot, I blurted that out
I was
loud.
thinking out loud. Ignore my forbidden thoughts. Crap. I'm just making this worse for myself, aren't I?
Slight laughter erupted from his mouth. Well, at least I didn't offend him.
Well, I best be heading up to the roof. It's a nice day to eat outside.
Oh, can I join you?
Dude, I was just heading there myself. I swear it too. I promise I'm not some creepy stalker.
Of course you're not. Why would I have even assumed that?
That's awkward. You sounded angry there. I laughed nervously, scratching the back of my head. I'm overthinking again. Before Henry proceeds up the stairs, he looks over in my direction, telling me,
You are free to come and join me, if you like. I'd like to get to know you a bit better, if that's fine with you.
Oh, you're such a smooth man with words. I think about it for a quick moment. He obviously gets how great atmosphere improves upon the lunch experience. I like that. And he's giving me free food. I should repay him with my company.
Sure, I'd love to.
We're immediately greeted by a pleasant, cool wind as he opens the door. Nobody else seems to be up here, so it's just the two of us.
Odd? It's usually quite crowded up here.
I'm assuming everyone took the chance on pizza day.
You sound a bit pained by that.
'Cause I was one of the idiots who thought I could get a slice. But I will not fret, for otherwise I'd be stuck in a crowded, musty lunchroom instead of up here.
Okay. I outstretched my arms, taking a deep breath of that fresh air, slowly exhaling it.
Hey, where did he go?
My eyes scan the area to find he has already found a suitable bench up against a chain link fence. Our eyes meet and he waits me over.
So tell me, what school are you from originally?
Flower Jewel Academy for Girls. Yes, a terrible name, I know. And trust me, most of the girls there are no gems.
Damn, savage.
How interesting. That's our academy's sister school. I had a friend who attended there.
Had?
Wait, These schools are related?
That's what you're gonna ask? I would have, like, had?
You didn't know?
I probably should have maybe heard it, but I really don't pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Probably because my main concern was surviving in that school. All I was aware of was many of these schools were linked, not cooperative. Maybe those dumb social events I decided to stay out of, out of was interactions with this one.
Well, now you know. What was it like for you?
That question sprung up various little memory clips flashing in my brain, most of them quite unpleasant to say the least.
I hated it. Glad I'm here. It's a lie that boys are more violent. That school was a pit of vicious snakes.
It's a miracle I'm not traumatized. I don't think he was really expecting me to spill my heart like that, though.
I see. Well, how about your time here?
Well, obviously more chill.
It's been excellent.
I put my fist up, eyes sparkling.
I mean, I really haven't made any friends yet. But, people have left me alone.
Damn. Saying Zach isn't your friend. Aside from Zach constantly hitting on me, but it could be worse.
I'm not being made fun of for my name, or people accusing me of looking down on them, or getting beaten up when they find out I'm a scholarship student, or that I'm a total geek, so I'm automatically a weirdo. That was a bit much.
Yes, well, admittedly, I did not expect all that to spill from you. But it's fine either way.
You sounds uncomfortable.
It lets me know you're comfortable, at least.
Thanks. Perhaps too comfortable. I'll need to be cautious around him for sure. I slowly ripped the plastic wrapping that enveloped the delicious processed pastry known as a cream cheese Danish. Oh man, I'm not a big fan of Danishes. Though it was a bit stale for some reason, it was still fit for human consumption. Pretty much at this time we remained quiet as we stuffed our faces with junk. It was a nice day to take in anyway, and having each other's company was enough to make the lunch period better. I really like this guy. Out of anyone I've met here so far, I could really see us becoming friends.
So, what grade are you in?
11th.
I almost choke on my food, coffee.
You all right?
I crashed into another of my seniors. I am bad luck to my upperclassmen.
Well, except for the boy with the minty-colored hair who sleeps in my class. Maybe I'm just bad luck to everyone.
Oh, so are you a freshman?
I'm not that young. I'm 16, you know, and in the 10th grade.
Oh. Well, we're the same age then.
My academic level must suck.
It probably has nothing to do with that. Most likely, you simply started kindergarten a year later than I did.
Yeah, that is more logical. I'm probably just overthinking again.
Like always.
Well, anyway, thanks for sharing the snacks, Henry Ackerman. I appreciate it.
I forgot his last name was Ackerman.
You're very welcome. It was a pleasure meeting you, Sarah Abigail.
Yeah, how about you just call me Sebi?
Sebi?
My nickname. It's supposed to be a combination of Sarah and Abigail, taking the first syllable, Se, from Sarah, then the second syllable, B, from Abigail.
Ah.
But, of course, the B sounds like B, not B.
All right. Sebi it is then.
Ah, shoot, I got 5 minutes to get back to class!
Well, that's plenty of time.
Nuh-uh. You need to include not just the walk from up to here to there, but the bathroom break. And, unfortunately, all the bathrooms have urinals, so I need to find one with the closest stall to the door where that line of special toilets are not visible to my eyes.
Okay, not sure I needed to know all that, but that is quite an unfortunate circumstance, you being the only girl here and all.
Yeah, that must suck. I didn't even think about that. I nod as I quickly grab my stuff, waving goodbye as I make a sprint. Well, that was an embarrassing first impression, I'm sure. Maybe not as bad as with my classmate, but none of this matters. All that matters is I really need to get to that
You're
toilet.
going to get yourself hurt again.
Was it Kale? Are you Kale? I am stopped by an outstretched arm blocking me from running any further.
Damn it, senior, let me through!
And again,
Tori.
it's
Sorry.
Tori.
Damn, I'm
not
so off.
Senior.
Whatever. Just please, I must relieve myself before any of the men do.
Choose your words better. Simply saying you need to go to the restroom would have sufficed. And besides, there's one right next to you.
I don't like that one.
Why?
Because the urinals are like right there when you walk in.
Why are you stopping me anyway, Tori? Tori sighs, pushing the door forward and looking out inside.
What are you?
He's checking for you.
No one's in there. I'd take advantage if I were you.
Someone could suddenly.
Would it make you feel better if I stood guard, then?
Yes.
Never mind. Thanks.
I quickly rushed in there, double checking if it was really clear. Okay, I feel at ease now.
What the? You really stood guard.
Well, it was that or hear your blood-curdling screams while some dude's pissing at the wall tank.
I.
Hey, if you're blunt with me, expect the same treatment.
Oh, you're cute.
Well, thanks, I mean, Tori.
Don't mention it.
My dear Sarah Abigail!
Oh, God.
This isn't even your class.
I know. I just wanted to ask if you'd like dinner with me.
Wait, what?
I hear they're serving up something special for tonight.
Oh, wait, what? I always say that. I was actually planning just to grab an apple or something. Playing video games on my portable. Spending time with Zach would lead that plan into cancellation. But I'd rather play games. I haven't sat down for a nice dinner in a while, or dinner sounds fun, but I'll be blunt.
Thank you for the offer,
play games.
but I already had plans.
Oh well. Maybe I'll see you at breakfast.
I'm sorry, Zach.
Depends if I'm up early enough.
Makes me sad because I actually know a Zach in real life. Except he rejects me, so suck it. Just then the teacher walked in, a cue for Zach to get his butt out of here. He waves goodbye to me before heading off. I sigh in relief as I take a seat. I want this cutie over here. Who is this precious cutie? Taking a look to my left, it's a classmate I so regrettably humiliated earlier, sound asleep. Is his name ever called during roll? Why bother with him even being here if all he does is sleep? He kind of reminds me of Blake Landers from Doppelganger. Only I don't think he actually got away with it since his grades were slipping. Plus, I doubt this guy is a member of some famous band. Classes were finally over and it was time to relax. I was surprised I don't see Zach waiting for me. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a relief. I turn around hoping to have my chance to apologize to my classmate, but he's nowhere to be found. Figures, the poor thing is probably avoiding me. I'd avoid me too if I were in his shoes. I make my way down the hall, one hand holding my backpack strap. I feel like running, but the halls are too crowded for that. Plus, I'm sure I'd end up being scolded by Tori again. Is he some kind of hall monitor or something? Now I just need to find my favorite spot to sit and relax. I always carry my portable in my backpack in case I have any time in between classes. There's one particular spot I favor, and it's a nice shaded place under a tree, despite still being visible by passerbys. It's far enough where nobody cares to bother you as well.
Man, someone's taken it.
I drop my backpack in disappointment as it appears a student is lying cozily against a tree.
Is that?
The boy I love? That meant he had. I quickly grab my backpack and make a sprint toward the tree. Yep, it's definitely him, my classmate I need to apologize to, but he's sound asleep. Probably drowning out the world considering his headphones are on. Still, I owe him an apology, and I should learn this guy's name so I got something to call him by.
Excuse me,
I wave my hand in his face and he barely twitches. There's only one sure way to grab his attention.
Hey, I'm talking to you!
Huh?
Oh, he's so precious. He jolts up, taking his headphones off and resting them around his neck. This guy's totally the guy I would go after in school. He seems a little frightened that it's me.
You're that. Oh, I'm sorry if.
Oh, his voice is so precious too.
You're sorry? It's me who came to apologize.
Oh, okay then.
So, yeah, I'm really sorry about lunch. I was just really bummed out about not getting any pizza. I was not looking where I was going. Please forgive me.
He simply nodded, not saying whether or not he accepts it.
And about calling you out. You just ran away. It was really stupid of me to yell out your sleeping habits.
It's fine.
No.
No, it's not. Trust me, it's not.
He looked at me a little confused.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he sounds so precious. What's wrong? Does he really understand I'm sorry, or am I making him feel
If I
uncomfortable?
disturb you and you'd like me to leave, you can just say so.
That's not... I'm not used to talking to people. Especially...
Girls?
He flinched a bit when I said that. He is so precious, guys. I am in love with this guy. I don't know if the demo was really short or not compared to like Tales of Selena, because I literally like ended it and then the end of the demo was literally 2 minutes later. But I'm gonna end it here today, and if it's actually quite short like Tales of Selena or Selena, I am gonna do an edit and be like, hey, haha, kidding, wasn't done. Here's the rest of the clip. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful. Always in the description box is this game below if you guys want to try the demo yourself. This guy is my favorite. You guys should I always forget to ask you guys which ones are your favorites, because I usually ask that and then I would love to hear your feedback, but then lately I've been forgetting to ask that, so you guys should definitely tell me if you were in this girl's shoes, who would you go after? I would definitely go after this cutie right here, because he just speaks to me. I don't know why. He just speaks to me, and his whoever voice acted him, the voice is it's just really adorable. It's adorable, and I would like to hear him every single day. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.